my beautiful friends, it's Amanda here, and it's almost time for the Sephora sale. I'm sure you've seen tons of videos with sale recommendations, and this is sort of the opposite of that. I've done plenty of Sephora sale recommendations in the past, and frankly, I do so many reviews, favorites videos, that type of thing, that I feel like I would just be repeating myself a lot from those past videos if I did a straight Sephora sale recommendations video. So instead, I want to take your recommendations. I want to tell you what's on my loves list, what I'm considering purchasing, and then I want to hear your opinions if these are things that you've tried and you think that I will love, or maybe you didn't have a great experience with, or if there's anything that's on my loves list that you really want to see reviewed. Instead of me telling you what I think you should buy, I'm going to have you tell me what you think I should buy. First, a little bit of info. The first access is for VIB Rouge members. Rouge gets 20% off and the sale opens up for them on October 27th. Next to get access are the VIB members. They get 15% off, and sale access for VIB members starts on the 31st, so on Halloween. And then insiders, anybody can sign up to be an insider. You don't have to spend a certain amount. The insiders get 10% off and they get access to the sale also on the 31st. Interesting. And then the sale runs through November 6th. All you have to do is use the code time to save at checkout, and that will apply your discount. Let me scooch over a little bit so that I can show you images of the things that I'm talking about here on the screen. There are a couple of things that I know for sure I'm going to be picking up, so I'm just going to breeze through those quickly. First of all, I need to replace my dewy sunscreen from the Inky list. My last tube, I just had to cut open because I couldn't squeeze out of the tube anymore. So it's definitely time to replace that. I'm almost out of it, so I know I'm going to be picking that up. I also need a refill for my Milk Makeup Sunshine Skin Tint. I love that stuff, and I just finished it off a couple days ago, so I will be picking up a refill of that. There's also a new holiday scent of the Laneige Lip Glowy Balm. There's a peppermint one. I love the Laneige Lip Glowy Balm. It has been in every single Sephora sale recommendations. I use them all the time. I have multiples open. There's always one in my purse, on my bedside table, on my desk. I just love them, and I'm excited that there's a new scent. I like mint. I like minty things, so I'm definitely going to pick up this new holiday scent. The last thing that I am for sure interested in is a Sephora favorite set. This is the Holiday Sparkly Clean Beauty Kit. This set looks very cute, and I know for sure that I will be interested in using all of these products. There's a Merit Signature Lipstick. I have the shade Tiger. I love it. It's one of my favorites. And this is the shade Le Avenue. It's a berry brown. It's a full size. I know that I'm really going to enjoy that one. There's also a full-size Kosas Clear Brow Gel, full-size Dewy Blush from Sai. I'm so sorry. I don't know how to say it. But it's a cool toned mauve. I love a dewy cheek. Definitely sounds like something I would use really frequently. And there's also a full-size Cali Ray Glazed No Burn Plumping Lip Gloss. I'm not a big fan of plumping products, but it says no burn, so I guess we can put that to the test. Plus, the shade is called Taco Tuesday, and I love that. Then there are minis of the Rose Ink mascara. I've used that before. I know I like it. A deluxe lactic acid toner. Sounds good. So I think this kit sounds right up my alley. I know all of these products are things that I either have tried the formulas and know that I like them, or things that I would easily use up and add into my everyday routine. So I know that I'm going to pick up those few things, but I need some opinions on the other things I want to pick up. First of all, let's talk about these two eyeshadow palettes that I have on my loves list. They look sort of similar in their color story, One is the Fall Romance eyeshadow palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I have not really been drawn in by a lot of ABH palettes over the past couple of years. This one looks really pretty. I think that I'm also just automatically interested in anything that says that it's fall, so maybe they kind of got me there. It seems like this House Labs palette is sort of a smaller version of the same color story. This is the Super Neutrals. I don't think I've tried an eyeshadow, powder eyeshadow from House Labs before, so I'm leaning more towards that one, but it's $49 for a small palette, so I don't know. Have you tried that? Have you seen anybody else try it? I haven't seen any reviews about it or anything. I'm leaning towards the House Labs one, but I just think these both look very, very pretty. I definitely don't need both. They're too similar in my mind to get both of them. So that's the first one I really want to hear your opinion on. Which one do you think would be more interesting to see reviewed? Which one do you think I would like the most? Which one do you like the most? Let me know. I need your help. I also have two fragrances, and one of them is really expensive. I don't know if I can pull the trigger on a $168 fragrance, but this is the Ginger Biscuit Cologne from Jo Malone. I have the Wood Sage and Sea Salt fragrance from Jo Malone, and I love it. The lasting power is beautiful. It just smells so good and it is fancy. It's expensive. It's fancy. The ginger biscuit is described as warm and spicy, which is my favorite fragrance profile. The key notes are ginger, roasted hazelnut, and tonka bean. I think that sounds amazing. I know that I would love it, but it's really expensive. I don't know if I can justify it. Even 20% off, it's just really pricey, but it sounds so good and it sounds like the perfect fall holiday type of scent. I do have a more reasonably priced fragrance product. Now, this is the skin, hair, and body fragrance mist, so it's not as concentrated as a straight up perfume or cologne would be. This is from Fleur. It's the vanilla skin and hair body fragrance mist. I think this would be nice to use as a layering scent because I do like those gourmand, warm and spicy type of fragrances. This would be something that I could use in that hair and body mist way and then pair with a richer, more lasting actual perfume. I just think I would like it. I think I would use it a lot, but I've never purchased anything from the brand. So give me all of your insight. Let me know what you think. Am I crazy for having a really, really expensive fragrance? To be fair, the only time I would buy it would be on sale, but still, it feels a little bit too indulgent. And that's me talking. There are quite a few lip products in that Sephora favorite set, so I don't feel like I need to add a whole lot more lip products into my life right now, but these caught my attention. First is the Juicy Glass Lip Oil from Kaja. I would get this shade called Plum Paloma. I love a hydrating skincare type of lip product. Tinted lip balms are my absolute favorite type of lip product, but a tinted lip oil is pretty close. It has that big, juicy looking applicator. I love that super plush giant doe foot. So it's between that lip oil and the Tower 28 Lip Drip Cookie Butter Lip Gloss Set. This is definitely a holiday offering. It has chill and chestnut. Let me double check because I may already have the chestnut color. Is that a new color? It sounds familiar. I'll double check because if I already have that one, then this is off the table. And maybe I can just take this off of my loves list and make my decision-making process a little bit easier. By far the largest category sitting on my loves list right now are blushes. I'm a blush girl. I love to layer up a bunch of blushes. I'm wearing 3 different blushes right now. It's just one of my favorite things to be extra with. That is definitely reflected on my loves list. First of all, we have this Armani Beauty Luminous Silk Glow Blush Duo. I've heard a lot of good things about these, and they're pricey. They're Armani. They are a very luxury type of brand, but both of these colors look super beautiful. There's a peachy pink and then a dusty rose. I love a luminous blush, and I like to be a fancy lady sometimes. I think these would be fancy lady blushes. Plus, this set feels like a good value, so I'm very tempted by that. Also tempted by one of the newer shades released by Rare Beauty. This is their Soft Pinch Liquid Blush in the shade Love. It's a matte terracotta. I love a warm, toasty terracotta nude type of shade. Really for cheeks and lips, but I think this looks very, very beautiful. Right up my alley. It would be a great fall and winter blush shade. I also added a mini in the shade Hope to my loves list. I like the mini blushes because these are very pigmented. A little bit truly goes a long way with these. Plus, I think it would be great for traveling, and it's just cute, and I love little cute things. So probably don't need to go for two of those. Should just pick one of them for sure. The last blush on my loves list comes from Tower 28 Beach Please Lip and Cheek Cream Blushes. I have a couple of these. I know I really like the formula. This lavender shade, it's called Party Hour, is just really calling my name. Cool toned pinky lavender. I don't really have a lot of shades like that. I could probably scrounge one up, in all honesty. I think you can tell there's plenty to pick from, but this has just really caught my eye. I think it looks fun and different, and I've been wearing a lot more cool toned eyeshadows, so I think that it would be beautifully paired with a cooler toned eye look. As much as I would love to load my cart with all of the blushes, probably not the smartest, best move for me. So let me know what you think. Tell me what your top two out of those options are, and we'll see if I can restrain myself. In a perfect world, I would just pick two of those. So let me know what you think. The very last thing on my loves list is something that has been sitting on there for a while. It's the Say Still don't know how to pronounce it. I'm so sorry. Glowy Super Skin Lightweight Hydro Bounce Serum Foundation. I love things that are glowy and super and lightweight and hydro bouncy and serumy. So I would probably love it. But honestly, I don't feel like I've had great luck with new foundation products this year. Maybe I'm just getting old and set in my ways, but I haven't really been in love with a lot of the new base products that have come out in the past year-ish. Definitely found some that I really liked, but in general, I just don't think I've had great luck in that arena. So I'm feeling a little skeptical, but it sounds great. The description sounds like something I would absolutely love. Please let me know if you've tried it. I have very dry skin. I have more on the mature end of the skin spectrum. So if you've tried it, let me know your thoughts. Dying to know. Should I buy it? Influence me. Influence an influencer today. It. That wasn't too bad, right? I feel like that's a pretty reasonable loves list, especially because I don't plan on purchasing everything. I'm shocked by how few eyeshadow palettes I'm interested in right now. I think I've just been so enamored with the indie palette releases that a lot of the mainstream palettes just aren't really doing it for me. But I'm always open to being pleasantly surprised. And I would love to hear what things you've been loving. Is there anything that you think is desperately missing from my loves list that you think I would love or you really want to see reviewed? I am here for your take. I want to hear your opinions on all of these things. Let me know all your thoughts and give me your guidance down in the comments below. And let me know what's on your loves list too, because I'm open. I'm open to being influenced today. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye! Okay, looking for some information. And this, there's also what are you talking about? Let me take a sip of water and regroup. There's soft pinch. Soft pinch. Soft pinch. Words are hard. What was that? You don't really need a lot. A lot goes a long way. That's not what I meant to say. I did film this look, so that will be out soon. I love the way it turned out. I love my little fall leaf earrings. I'm wearing a very surprising palette combination. I always list what I'm wearing in the description box. So if you're ever curious, just take a little peek down there. I always list my makeup. I always link my earrings. I'm usually wearing earrings I made. I always list my nail polish. People always ask me about my ring. I've had it for almost 20 years. Don't know what to tell you about that one, but everything else is listed in the description. Okay, I think that about does it. I'm gonna go make myself a little lunchy and start editing. That way I can post this video for you soon. Don't forget that you are cool, smart, important, special, awesome. And you know what? You're doing your best, and that's all we can ask of you. So keep going. You're doing great. And I love your face, and I will see you real soon in the next one. Okay? Okay. All right. Bye-bye now. Bye.